This is very important as an economist because our job is basically to understand how complex parts of the economy work and then distill it down into the important parts and communicate this to others. So being able to communicate clearly is a fundamental tool that is important for any economist. And two aspects of this would be writing and it would be presenting. So a recommendation I would have is work on your writing skills. Everybody takes a long time to develop theirs. I'm certainly still developing mine, but there's a lot of ways you can improve. So I guess a couple of tips would be, first, read about writing. There are books written about how to write, and they teach you to think about every aspect of your writing, how you structure pieces, how you structure paragraphs and the words within the paragraphs. And another suggestion would be to encourage people to edit your work. And then when they make suggestions about things to change, ask them why they made those suggestions. This is a great way to learn. So writing is one aspect of communication. I would say presenting is another very important aspect of communication as an economist. So this is something that really develops with practice. So there, I would encourage people to present their work as much as they can to whatever audience is happy to listen, and really practice your presentation skills that way, and ask for feedback from people you're presenting to. This is also a great way to get your face known by a wider range of people, which is another important aspect of being an economist, which is networking. So this leads to another important skill as an economist, which is networking. So if you're naturally a bit of an introvert, like I am, like a lot of economists are, we're very good with technical work, but then it can be a bit of effort sometimes to really get out there and talk to people. But it is important, and I would encourage you to make that effort. You often learn valuable insights from people that you're just talking to. You're not there to gain insights, but you often learn valuable insights, things to look into that you wouldn't have thought of. And also you develop connections with people that can be useful for talking to get further information down the track. So I would encourage economists to put effort into this. It pays dividends. I guess another thing that I would say would be encourage people to challenge your ideas. This is often something that distinguishes decent economists from good economists. You should be encouraging people to critique your work, people senior to you and people junior to you, and listen what they have to say, even though their points may sometimes be at odds with what you think. There's often valuable insight there's often something valuable that can be drawn from what they say. And it's often where most of the learning happens, actually, when you kind of get outside of your own head and incorporate other perspectives. It can really bring your work to another level.